Today on MUFC Pulse, we'll dive into some incredibly intriguing news. Marc Cassato's potential move to Man United, and Jamie Vardy's take on Tielemans moving on. For more on this story, check out the video. We also have some equally exciting football news coming up, so stay tuned until the end to catch it all. Welcome to MUFC Pulse. Don't forget to subscribe and press the bell for more updates. Marc Cassato's transfer to Manchester United. A number of media outlets have confirmed that Marc Cassato is set to leave Barcelona ahead of the transfer deadline. The defensive midfielder did not take part in several pre-season sessions in order to iron out options for his future. Manchester United are keeping a close eye on the player's situation. Despite making 34 appearances across all competitions last season, Cassato started only 10 times in La Liga and wants a regular spot in the starting lineup. Barcelona have also just signed Rodri, whose arrival automatically secures him the main defensive midfield role. Meanwhile, Michael Carrick needs an extra hard-working midfielder who can break up opposition attacks and stay neat in possession. Talks between both sides are reported to be making good progress following strong interest from the Red Devils. Manchester United management feel Cassato's playing style is a perfect fit to fill the gap in their midfield, especially as the player's agent has already given a positive sign to open personal talks regarding contract terms. Barcelona have set a price tag in the region of £25 to £34 million for a permanent sale, but are also open to a loan deal with an obligation or option to buy. Cassato, who is at a prime age for his development, understands that he will only be a backup following Rodri's arrival and has agreed to look for a new club. Cassato's move will give Barcelona financial breathing room while giving Cassato the chance to secure a regular role at another club. Jamie Vardy's thoughts on Youri Tielemans' move to Manchester United. Youri Tielemans has officially started a new chapter in his professional career after agreeing a move to Manchester United. This transfer was finalised after the Red Devils decided to trigger the player's £35 million release clause from Aston Villa. The 29-year-old midfielder signed a long-term contract and is ready to add depth and quality to the Old Trafford midfield. Manchester United's decision to bring in Tielemans stems from the style of play set out by manager Michael Carrick. Carrick plans to use the former Leicester City man as a tempo dictator and balance maker in the middle of the pitch. Tielemans' presence is expected to offer stability and new attacking options, with his official debut scheduled for the upcoming Premier League match against Hull City. Meanwhile, Tielemans' fitness is confirmed to be in top shape ahead of a crucial run of fixtures. Although he picked up a minor hamstring injury while representing the Belgium national team at the 2026 World Cup, he has now completed an intensive and thorough recovery program during pre-season with the Manchester United squad, making him fully match-ready. After wrapping up the pre-season tour with Manchester United and getting ready for the Premier League campaign, Youri Tielemans shared a few thoughts. His transition at Manchester United has been very smooth, thanks to his deep understanding of modern football tactics. Working under manager Michael Carrick, the Belgian midfielder feels that the system being put in place, from ball retention to specific pressing styles, fits naturally with his core football principles. Tielemans mentioned that adjusting to Carrick's instructions has not felt like a heavy burden, but rather an intuitive response drawn from the football instincts he built during his time in the Anderlecht Academy. On the other hand, his move to Old Trafford came as quite a surprise to Tielemans himself, who admitted he had not expected to leave Aston Villa during this summer transfer window. Even as negotiations were taking place and Manchester United triggered his £35 million release clause, Tielemans was fully focused on representing Belgium at the World Cup. Despite the sudden nature of the move in the middle of a busy international schedule, Tielemans did not hesitate to grab the opportunity. To him, concrete interest and an offer from a club as massive as Manchester United was a rare moment in a professional footballer's career, making the decision to head to Old Trafford very hard to turn down. Tielemans' comments following his transfer briefly triggered a wave of controversy among football fans. Fierce criticism from supporters of his former club erupted after he publicly stated that Manchester United was on a much higher level than Aston Villa. Realizing the impact of his words, Tielemans quickly issued an open apology on social media to help calm the situation. In his clarification, the 29-year-old insisted he had no intention whatsoever to disrespect Aston Villa or hurt the feelings of their supporters. He acknowledged a poor choice of words during the interview and promised to be much more careful in the future. Tielemans expressed deep respect for Villa, acknowledging it as an important place that helped him rediscover his best form in the Premier League. Meanwhile, Leicester City legend Jamie Vardy gave his full support and high praise for his former teammates' move to Manchester United. Vardy is confident that Youri Tielemans will reach a new level in his game and continue to develop rapidly at Old Trafford. He recalled the first time he played against Tielemans on the international stage before the midfielder arrived at Leicester, noting that he already recognized the player's special talent back then. Beyond admiring Tielemans' technical ability, awareness of space, and quick thinking on the pitch, Vardy also praised his work ethic and professionalism in giving 100% in every training session. Vardy believes these qualities, alongside his humble personality, make him a perfect fit for a club the size of Manchester United. Adding to his backing, Jamie Vardy reiterated his optimism regarding the positive impact Tielemans will bring to the Red Devils squad. According to the veteran striker, Tielemans' composure under pressure, match vision, and precise passing are special qualities that will greatly benefit Manchester United. Vardy also feels confident that the high-pressure atmosphere and demands at Old Trafford will not weigh down the midfielder, but will instead provide the ideal stage to show his quality at the highest level. Drawing from years of sharing a dressing room at Leicester City, Vardy considers Manchester United to have signed a true professional who he believes will become a central figure in the team's pursuit of success this season. In addition to praising Tielemans' technical qualities, Vardy highlighted the midfielder's quiet leadership off the pitch. He noted that while Tielemans might not be the loudest voice in the dressing room, his work rate, calm demeanor, and consistent commitment are naturally rubbing off on others and raising the standards of those around him. Vardy believes that combining mental maturity at the peak of his career with valuable experience winning trophies at Leicester will turn Tielemans into a respected core figure and a great role model for the younger players at Manchester United. Man United make Jorge Salinas a priority. Manchester United have officially added the name of Jorge Salinas to their list of priority targets for this summer transfer window. The talented 19-year-old left-back from Racing Santander is considered to have a very ideal profile to strengthen their defensive line. This step has been taken by the Red Devils management to anticipate the need for a dynamic and long-term prospect of a modern wing-back. United's interest in this young Spanish talent immediately caught the attention of European football media. Manchester United shifted the focus of their left-back search to Jorge Salinas after their previous primary option experienced delays in negotiations. This young player raised by Racing Santander is judged to possess complete qualities capable of meeting the high standards in the Premier League. Internal club evaluations show that Salinas' skills in defending and supporting the attack fit the manager's tactical scheme very well. This transfer situation is predicted to move quickly as the closing of the summer transfer window approaches. To smooth the process of the player's move to Old Trafford, Manchester United are reportedly preparing to trigger his release clause directly. The value of Jorge Salinas' contract release clause in his agreement with Racing Santander currently stands at £13.7 million. Racing Santander's management themselves are unwilling to lower the price and will only let the defender leave if a club pays the clause in full. The payment of this clause serves as a shortcut for United to avoid lengthy negotiations. The impressive performances shown by Jorge Salinas throughout last season are the main reason why his value has shot up rapidly in the market. As a defender, he contributed greatly by managing to record 7 important assists in a total of 34 matches played. His vision in delivering accurate crosses from the left side of the pitch proved to be a real threat to the opposition's backline. These eye-catching statistics prove Salinas' capacity as a modern wingback who is hungry to contribute to the attack. Beyond his greatness at club level, Jorge Salinas' reputation has risen even further thanks to his large contribution on the international stage with the Spain under-19 national team. He became a key pillar in leading his country to win the trophy in the Euro under-19 tournament through extraordinarily consistent performances. The experience of competing in a competitive youth tournament has shaped Salinas' playing mentality to be very mature at just 19 years of age. This international experience is believed to make the player ready to adapt to the high pressure of top-level football. Manchester United's urgent need for a new left-back was triggered by fitness problems and injuries frequently suffered by senior players. The coaching staff led by Michael Carrick prioritized bringing in quality young talent to provide squad depth as well as strong competition. Salinas' arrival is expected to offer a fresh alternative for rotating the defensive lineup throughout the season. His presence would not only cover the left sector, but also increase the overall intensity of the team's play. One added bonus that made Manchester United's scouting team very keen is the position flexibility possessed by Jorge Salinas. Although his main position is a pure left-back, the 1.83-meter-tall player is also comfortable playing as a centre-back. This versatile ability gives the manager freedom to change tactical setups mid-match without needing to make a substitution. His disciplined defensive character, supported by sharp reading of the ball's direction, makes him a very valuable asset. Racing Santander, through their coaching staff, actually still hope to keep Jorge Salinas in their first team for longer. Racing's manager stated that his young player continues to show high professionalism and full focus during daily training sessions. Nevertheless, the club's management realizes they are in a passive position if the player's release clause is officially activated by Manchester United. Resigned to contract rules, the Spanish club is now preparing to look for a replacement should Salinas actually move. The Red Devils' efforts to secure the signature of Jorge Salinas have been met with tough competition from several large European clubs. Spanish giants such as FC Barcelona and Atletico Madrid were reported to have been closely monitoring the left-back situation. However, Manchester United are currently leading the race thanks to their financial readiness to pay the player's release clause in cash. The swift action taken by United's management has a strong chance of frustrating the interest of rival clubs. The transfer process has now entered a crucial phase where representatives from Manchester United and the player's agency, Gestifute, are working out the finer details of personal terms. Salinas himself has already voiced his interest in taking on a new challenge playing in the most competitive league, the Premier League. If the medical checks and transfer documents are completed on time, the official announcement of Salinas as a new United signing is expected to happen before the window closes. Hit that like button, subscribe, and let us know in the comment your opinion.